Hi everyone, and welcome to The Doghouse, the City of Glendale's pet adoption show. I'm Kevin McManus from the Pasadena Humane Society. To my right is Dottie Sharkey, who is with the Glendale Parks and Open Spaces Foundation.
Very good.
Yeah, Dottie, your title keeps rolling on. I didn't mention all of the other wonderful accomplishments, but it's so great to have you here as always. How are you?
Today is good. I hope for you too.
Today is always fun. We always have a lot of fun.
It's always good. I love the little noise in the background here.
Yeah, I hope.
So we get to see. We have no bunny. We have no bunny today, but we have 4 cats.
Yes.
That's pretty exciting.
Yeah, and what we're going to do, as always, the first and third Tuesday of each month, we show you some of the adoptable animals here at the Pasadena Humane Society. Before we get into the animals for this show, let's take a look at what happened with the animals from the last one. Well, so quite a few still available, but that's okay. They're probably this week.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Especially, we're going to have a great program coming up here. So.
Oh, we'll talk about that shortly.
Yeah, we'll talk about
very
that
exciting.
soon. Yeah.
Let's take a look at our first cat for today, and that is Loretta.
Hello, Loretta.
Volunteer Andrea's bringing her in. Loretta's ID number is A377371. She is an 11-month-old spayed female. Beautiful, beautiful black cat, short hair kitty, I love. Very friendly and outgoing, and she, as you may have even heard during the intro, is kind of a little bit of a talker. I think she's,
you are.
Now that she's on camera, she's a little camera shy, but Loretta is recovering from a wound on her shoulder. I don't know if you can
It's
catch
right
that on
here,
camera.
but it doesn't seem to bother
Not
her.
at
She's
all.
very upbeat and curious.
And the fur there will grow back very quickly,
Oh,
and yeah, she's definitely on the mend. We're sure that she's going to be just fine. Loretta's adoption fee is $35, and this month, you may have heard already, we're doing a promotion where all adult cats, cats over the age of a year are $35 as well, and we'll talk about a couple of those later. But Loretta's $35 adoption fee is because she's considered a long-term resident. So any cat who's been here for more than a month, we reduce the adoption fee because, hey, they've lived here for a month. We want them to get into their forever home quicker.
I found her secret spot.
Oh, look at that. You've just hypnotized the cat.
There's always a little spot we find, isn't there? So she's adorable.
Yeah.
And just ready to go home. She's ready, right?
Absolutely, yep.
Yeah,
She's spayed and good to go. And
oh, good.
With
okay.
the sutures, which you probably see now on
That'll
camera there, be removed shortly, and yeah, then she'll be good as
her
new.
little fur will grow back, and you're all set to go. And I love her name, Loretta. That's so sweet for her. So she's a talker too, isn't she? I think she's okay. Well, that's good.
And she's still very much a kitten, only 11 months old, so still lots of playful energy, which we're seeing a little bit of right now.
And I understand a kitten knocked over your coffee cup and broke it. So, we have to get you a new GTV6 cup. But you didn't mind it was a kitten, though.
Of course.
If I did
it was going to be anybody,
if I did it, you'd have really.
We would have never
I'd
heard
have
the end
been
of
in trouble. So, somebody's
right.
ready to go.
So Loretta's ready
sweetie.
to leave.
I'm
so
sorry,
let's give
Loretta.
her ID number again, and that is A377371. Lovely Loretta. All right. Our next cat is a very handsome guy, and our volunteer Karen is going to be bringing him in. This is
and she's a beautiful woman.
Of course. Well, you know I have a thing for women named Karen.
Oh, okay. Of course you do.
In case you're watching, honey.
Yeah.
So Berkeley is our next cat. So Karen, let's bring him in. His ID number is A378889. He is an unaltered 2-year-old male, handsome brown tabby. He's super affectionate, also super calm and relaxed, which is a great thing. Very much enjoys being picked up, and usually once he is picked up, he immediately starts to purr. So he's very content.
You are very
hang
sweet.
out.
You are very sweet. I
He's
love
like, hey, what's
tabbies. I just love them. They are
Well, I
lovable,
just love the.
talkative, affectionate.
Well, you just love cats, Dottie.
Well, that's true.
She loves black
No, I
cats
love
and white cats and
animals
tabbies.
No,
Siamese.
I did have one like this, and every time one is on the show, I think, oh, I miss my Venus.
He's just so handsome.
Look
He's
at
got really
you.
striking. So Berkeley's adoption fee is $35 because he is over the age of 1. So any cat in that category this month is only $35 adoption fee. But handsome Berkeley here.
Ooh,
man,
handsome.
He's a really cool customer. Karen was just telling us on her way in that he was just like hanging out, very relaxed, right away. Just wants to hang out and sit and
Purr and purr. Yeah, definitely. Tabbies are very, very lovable. So, and I bet you're a fun boy.
Face.
And how old is?
He's only 2.
Oh, this is a great age.
Yeah,
this is
definitely.
the size, the personality, and like I've told you before, we picked out a little guy who turned out to be.
Well, he's full size. So.
What you get, this is what you get.
And as I mentioned, he's not fixed yet, but part of the adoption costs and will cover the spay-neuter surgery, microchip, and vaccines.
It will, huh?
Berkeley.
So he might be here an extra day if you
Right.
adopt him.
Yeah.
Or maybe by the time you come in, he'll be ready to go. So.
Well, let me give you his ID number again. It's A378889, 2-year-old Berkeley. All right, well, our third cat of the day is brought in by Andrea, and that is Tony. Tony.
Hi, Tony.
Tony's ID number is A379027. He is an unaltered 6-month-old male kitten. As you can see, striking all black. He's extremely affectionate and even likes belly rubs.
Ooh, that's
for a
unusual.
kitten. Yeah, right?
For a cat. And he's purring already.
And he's also very, very relaxed, which for a young kitten is pretty cool.
Look at this. Oh.
Now, Tony is also recovering from a little bit of an injury. He has an old healed injury on his rear legs, which obviously should keep him indoors only.
Yes.
And that's what we prefer anyway, but especially in a case where there might be some mobility issues or something like that, you really have to keep your cats safe by keeping them inside. So.
I love this little collar here. It says black.
Well.
Now, you don't have to explain. I mean,
I will explain, Dottie.
That's okay.
With all of the cats, when they come in, we tag them with, so that's how we know who is who. And obviously, so his ID number's on there, his description is on there.
Okay. Well,
it's not just, hey, obvious. We're putting a blue collar on him just to tell you that he's black. But
look at this. He's ready. Look at this. Yeah. Every once in a while, I get a.
Yeah. So he could just hang out. Actually, you can do the next segment with him.
This is mellow. This is really mellow. So look! Oh my God! Oh, how can you not fall in love?
I don't know.
Look
I don't
at
know
this.
how we're gonna move on to any other animals. I think we're just gonna want to keep Tony here.
I'm gonna feel bad.
Hey, Tony.
Oh my! Andrea was right. She said he's really mellow.
Right.
You can rub his belly. Do you know how many cats would allow that?
About 4.
In the world. You are something else. Well, this is, but I should show his little face.
Well, I think this is pretty good.
I'm so sorry.
You shouldn't have worn black pants. He's blending into it.
I know he is. Let me put a little here. And you know what? We match. Look at the eyes, and my top matches his eyes, the green eyes. So we're oh, this is so sweet.
He's a great
and
great
he's
kid.
purring away. So.
Well, before we totally start drooling all over Tony here, I'm going to give you his ID number.
We'll give his number one more time.
37937927. Really great kitten, Tony.
We are going to have a free adoption day on June 30th. The shelter will host its 2nd annual free adoption day. And this year honors board member Steve Johnson during that day. So we are waiving adoption fees for all available animals, including dogs, cats, rabbits, etc. So the event is from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the shelter here at Pasadena Humane Society. And all animals will be spayed or neutered, microchipped, and vaccinated before they go home, and it might take a day or two before you can actually take them home. And all the regular adoption screening still does apply. And if you want to expedite the process, like you're coming down here and you just know you're going to find that special animal, you can fill out the application online, and that's pasadenahumane.org. So you're just ready to go. And just one little tip, if you're a renter, make sure you have your landlord's approval. There's nothing worse than a landlord seeing your little kitten sitting in the windowsill, and you have to let that animal go. So whether you're looking for an energetic kitten or a distinguished senior dog, our adoption counselors are here to help you find your new best friend. And again, that's June 30th from 9 to 5, and adoption fees are waived. So we hope to see you here at Pasadena Humane.
Well, our fourth and final cat of the day today is a real sweet girl, and it is Mushy, and her ID number is A378170. She is a spayed 3-year-old.
Oh,
really nice.
Look at how cute.
White with kind of a tabby marking.
Ooh.
She's a tiny thing.
Oh, she is so soft.
Hey, Mushy.
So soft.
She is very social, enjoys being petted. Once she does kind of relax a little bit, she starts to knead and purr and those wonderful things that make us fall more in love with the cats every day. And she actually will make little chirping sounds. It's really adorable.
Oh, how
I hope
cute.
we probably won't be able to get that.
We get the chirping sounds
We won't be able
when
to
you
get that
come
on
up
TV.
behind the cat and you just sort of touch it gently, and our cat will go, whoop. But it has to be a surprise. Cats are so fun.
Yes.
You don't have cats.
I do have a cat.
Oh, you do?
Sort of.
Oh, sort of.
Yes.
Okay.
I have a cat who's found me
Oh,
and
how
comes over for
nice.
dinner.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah, she's
Aw.
great.
Yeah.
I have dogs, so
Yeah, I know you have
and a
dogs.
wife with allergies, so
Okay.
living with a cat would be difficult. But
Well-
I love them, and I really love my cat who comes to
Who
visit.
visits
So,
the cat. Sounds like a little book you're going to write. The cat who comes to
cat
visit.
comes for dinner. She brings friends sometimes.
Does
it's great.
she?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, anyway, Mushy.
Anyway,
though.
Moochie, enough about other cats. So what about you?
She's like, hey,
I
pay attention to
know.
me. So she's 3 years old, which again would fall into that same $35 adoption fee this month. She is already spayed, so she can go home right away.
She's a love.
She is a love.
Yeah.
Just needs a good.
And she's already
Big
purring.
bed.
I love that. She needs a big bed.
Yes.
This is kind of her build, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She's not like. I mean, she's probably a little bit overweight. She could lose a few pounds, but she's a large cat to begin with.
Right. There's some cats that just are a little wider
Sure.
through here. We have one like that. And the vet said, don't starve him. It's the way he's built. Because I was going, is this cat overweight? So anyway, but he does steal food. So cats are wonderful, and as are dogs. But
Well,
I find
Mushy-
cats a little easier to care for. They bathe themselves. They can be left alone a little longer than dogs.
Yeah.
And anyway, all good things.
Well,
That's your
Mushy-
endorsement.
Mushy's ID is A378170. She's a 3-year-old spayed female available for adoption.
Okay, let's meet our first dog. Come here, Chop.
Come on, buddy.
Here he comes. Oh, he has to investigate everything.
Hi.
Hi, sweetie. Chop's number is A379068, neutered 2-year-old pit cattle dog mix.
Yeah.
So that's,
He's a
you know,
really.
it's not my imagination, but every time we have a pit bull or a pit bull mix, they always come over to greet me first.
Well,
It's just they are so friendly, so loving. And they have the cutest faces. So as you can tell, this is an energetic dog.
despite
Sits for
laying down.
treats. You just sat and you didn't even have a treat. Likes attention. Is that perfect? And just as I mentioned earlier, he was returned. He was adopted and returned
yeah.
because of the landlord. So
Well, in this
it's
case,
so-
the landlord at first said yes, but then kind of changed their mind, which is, you know,
Yeah,
obviously their right to
understandable.
do, but it's a bummer for Chop
Yeah,
here, who
of course.
had himself a great home, but then kind of had to come back here and find the next great home. So,
Yeah.
but that's all right. He's really handsome, really friendly, and he's a really energetic mix. I think you mentioned he's a pit bull cattle dog, we
Yeah.
think, and both of those are really active dogs. Very, very smart.
Very, very cute. If
Oh,
you hadn't
yeah.
noticed, that was this,
Come here,
that was
Chop.
my
Come here.
that was my cute look.
Oh, get back here. There we
So
go.
look at him, he's so friendly. Now with the cattle dog, they have a tendency to herd.
Yes.
So is that okay with toddlers or?
Probably
it
not
could
with
be a-
young children. You know, the herding instinct in dogs is very strong, and how most dogs herd, if you think of how they herd like cattle or sheep or something like that, is to kind of run around and push them a little bit.
Yeah.
So you don't want your young child being pushed around by your dog, even if he is, you know, doing it for a good reason. Like, hey,
Of
get away
course.
from the road.
Yes. Oh, do you see that?
But-
Look at how you are just so adorable.
He is.
You
He's
are
a
so
really sweet
cute.
dog.
So let me give you Chop's number again. It's A379068. Just a love.
Good boy. Are you thinking about getting a second cat, but are worried about the resident kitty not accepting the newcomer? We have some tips for making a smooth introduction. First, house the kitty in a separate room for the first week or two. Let them securely adjust to their new environment. It's best to get cats used to each other's scent before they meet face to face. Some ways to do that include door feeding, where you actually feed the cats on opposite sides of a closed door. Scent swapping, where you place a towel or blanket with the other cat's scent in the room with the opposite cat. And space switching, where you swap areas where the cats are housed. Visually, you can finally let cats see each other through a door, the crack in the door, or door frame. Gradually increase the amount of time they spend in one another's company. And that can be a really slow and almost tedious process, but in the long run, it's well worth it. Introducing adult cats takes patience, but obviously it's worth the wait. Be sure to visit our shelter to take advantage of Adopt a Shelter Cat Month, where all adult cats' adoption fee is only $35 for the entire month, and you can find your kitty companion a kitty friend.
Okay, this needs a warning ahead of time. Too cute alert. So, Willy, come out here. This is so cute. Why do you see these
Willy.
ears? Hi, Willy. Oh, look at this. Willy's number is A379585.
Come here.
Spayed, neutered, 8 years old, acting like a puppy. And this is a little guy, a white poodle. Can you imagine how he's going to look
at
when he
these
gets groomed?
ears.
Yes, he actually had to grow into his ears.
Oh, Willy.
He
Don't be
seeks
shy.
attention. That was the entrance. Like, look at me, I'm attention. He warms up really fast, doesn't he?
Oh yeah,
I
no,
mean,
he's super
just,
sweet, and yeah, as soon as he meets somebody, once he gets the requisite belly rub, then it's all
And he loves to go on walks. So how perfect is that? To meet all your neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
He'd be great. He'd be great. All the dogs in our neighborhood know each other because they're out there walking in the mornings. It's wonderful with their owners. I don't think the owners know each other's names, but everybody knows the dogs' names. And Willy enjoys treats, but I don't suppose you have any treats on you.
Way to put me on the spot, Dottie. No, I
No,
did
no.
not bring any treats
But
with
here's
me.
No, just
Sometimes when you see me
be
here, I
on
do
al-
have a pocket full of
be
treats.
on alert. I
But that's
just
usually
thought
the end of
maybe.
the day.
But here's something really great. We have a grant here at Pasadena Humane for seniors, and if you're over the age of 60 and the animal is over 5 years old, free, except for the microchip, which is $20. So can you believe this little guy? Take him for grooming and then walks, and he'll get you in great shape for the summer, won't you, Willy? So his adoption fee, his regular adoption fee
is $125. Yes,
$125.
but that, as always, includes the spay neuter, microchip, rabies vaccine, all that good stuff.
So and there's so many people that
We should get Willy together with the little black kitty Tony.
Wouldn't they be perfect? And
he doesn't like that idea.
no, did somebody say cat? No way.
Thanks, Willy.
Willy prefers to be the only dog. Well, maybe another dog would be all right. But
I'm
certainly
sure he'd be fine with cats.
I know. he would. That was just. So anyway, let me give you Willy's number again. It's A379585. Just adds a little love to your house, or more like a lot of love.
Right. Good
Willy.
boy, Willy.
Okay, let's meet Noah. Noah, come
here,
out
handsome.
here. Look how cute. You're probably wondering why he's named Noah. He loves water. So, perfect name. And Noah's number is A373396. Neutered, 3 years old, so he's still puppy-like, isn't he?
Here, bud.
He's great, pit bull,
Yes.
and loves belly rubs. Great
Who
to go on
doesn't?
walks with, and also loves rolling in the grass. Well, don't we all? And so he was great out, he's great out in the mobile unit.
Right.
He's wonderful with other dogs, and his adoption fee would be
His adoption fee is $125. Yes. And he is. Come here, buddy. He's got to explore a
He
little
said
bit more.
no.
He is already neutered and ready to go
so
home.
he's ready to go
Yeah.
home.
The great thing about Noah is, as you mentioned, he's really good with other dogs. He came in with another dog, older, also a pit bull, a female, and the two of them go out for walks together. It is the most adorable thing, and they've been basically the hit of the show out on our mobile unit the last couple
Really?
weeks. The two of them together, they really get along very well, and they also both get along great with all the other dogs as well. So this is a very well socialized dog who would be great in a home with other dogs already or without, because he'd sure make you some friends with the neighborhood dogs.
Oh yeah, they really do.
Hey, buddy.
And we also
here.
recommend that if you have a dog, you have that dog come down here to meet.
Absolutely.
Dogs are like
Yeah.
we are.
Yep.
They can, some click, some don't, and
We want to find that out before they
yeah.
get home with you.
yeah, great. So actually that's a requirement, isn't
Yes,
it here?
it is.
Yeah,
It is.
that if you have a dog already, that they meet the dog you'd like to adopt, and I think Noah would just like that.
Oh, well, yeah.
He'd say, "Want to be my friend?" It'd be nice if the two could go together. Dogs do like to have a companion,
Right,
especially
but
if
also,
you're not
you
home
know,
all day.
But
not
separately
necessary,
is
yeah.
totally fine as well.
Yeah.
And he does, as Dottie mentioned, just love. We have a little kiddie pool here in one of our yards, and he just loves splashing around in it. So he's a fun guy. Yes.
Yeah, he is.
Yes, you are.
He is, and great for exercising. So that does it.
Yeah.
All right.
Another
well,
show in the books.
Huh?
Another show in the books.
And
Seven
next,
great animals today. So
Yeah, we didn't have a bunny, but that's okay.
that's okay.
We had an extra cat, which was
Yeah,
wonderful.
bonus cat.
Yeah, we did, and they were also lovable. So, well, if you haven't seen an animal here today, that you just have to come down here. I can't imagine that they wouldn't. But anyway, we have lots more here. You can call us at 626-792-7151. Our web is pasadenahumane.org. But the very best way is to come down here and visit us, lock eyes, and you're sure to fall in love. And we are at 361 South Raymond Avenue in Pasadena. From Glendale, you take the 210 freeway, get off at the Del Mar exit, left on Del Mar, right onto Raymond. We have lots of parking. There's a parking structure. Just take a right as soon as you turn. And we're also all over social media, from Facebook to Twitter to YouTube. The show is on YouTube, actually.
Right. Instagram
and maybe that's
and
what-
Pinterest.
Instagram, Pinterest. So anyway, we now need to thank everyone for helping us today.
Yes.
And couldn't do it without just a great team of people.
We had a great group of
Yeah.
volunteers today helping us out. Karen and Andrea and Judy popped in for a minute, and of course Kyla and Lisa, who wrangle all the dogs for us. So thank you all.
And our GTV6 staff, as always. So anyway, but most of all, we thank you for helping us help the animals. And we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
So.